33.
How did you hear about us?
One of my friend's client, she came here, and I was like, "Who did your face?" And she told me, and then I booked.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you ever done anything to your face before?
Other than I've just done a little bit of Botox, but that's it. I've never done any fillers or anything like that.
And what is the first thing that you notice on your face and you feel like, I wish I can correct this?
Well, my under eyes and my laugh lines, and then I just want my lips more puffy.
Okay.
But that's what I'm here. I'm like, I want these lips. I was like looking at your lips, and I'm like, they're perfect without
looking fake.
I mean, some are a little bit more like plumpier, which is pretty, but I'm like, I just want plump.
You want them to be plumped, bigger, but not fake and not protruding out.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, to start with, right?
Of course.
Because you never know. When once they're there, you're like,
you start being addicted and you want more.
Yeah, maybe. Because I'm not very much of like, I like more of a natural but done look. Where, you know what I mean?
Got it. Okay. All right. Let's start with the cheeks and the under eyes. Look in the mirror. You see how this cheek is nice and rounded and high, but you see how this one is lower? You lost more volume here. The cheek that lost more volume, the eye looks more have like sunken or it has more problem. Did you notice? So this eye is worse than this eye.
Okay, yeah. Right? Now that you're showing me, I see it.
This you always have a better side than the other, right?
Yeah, this side is more droopy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You like this side more than this side, and this under eye is not as bad as this one. And the reason why this under eye looks more problematic or sunk in because you lost more of your cheek here. So most of my clients, they come in, they're like, I hate my under eyes, fix my under eyes. If I don't fix the cause of the problem will still be there.
Right.
So if I go in and I inject your under eye, it's going to look puffy and goofy when you're smiling or making facial expressions because you still lost the tissue in here.
Correct.
The minute that I push, whatever you had here went here. The minute that I push it back where it was, it looks improved. It looks better. And this one, which is not so bad, if I push it just a little bit here, if I put a little bit of a filler here, look how much improvement you have.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you someone who is exactly your age, has the same exact problem, and how much it got improved just by doing her cheeks.
Okay.
Now, you're cheeky. You don't need cheeks.
I know. I was going to say, like,
cheekbones.
yeah, I do.
What are you going to do to me? And when I smile, I have a lot of tissue.
Yeah.
Like, it just sticks out. I don't want more cheeks. I'm not going to inject you in a way to fill your cheeks. I'm going to inject where you lost volume, and I'm going to pull it up a little bit. So I'm going to put it on your cheekbone. I'm going to put it here, but I'm not going to put anything here or here. I'm not going to put anything here. You're full good there. But I want to put it here, and I want to put it here. But I don't want to go here before I address that tissue loss. Sometimes when I do the cheeks, people ask me, it's like, this is good, actually. You solved my both problems. Now I don't want to do my under eyes. And I will show you examples before we even get into that. Okay, but that tells you that this is the cause of the problem more than being only losing the volume under your eyes.
Okay, now I get it. Because sometimes I do that. I'm like, I'll be going.
Yes.
I'm like, well, how do I fix this?
Just by adding a little bit of the tissue or replacing the tissue loss or the volume loss that you had in your cheeks is going to help us a lot.
How far in advance are you booked? Just in case I want to come back for my lips.
We'll fit you in. I'll fit you in.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
And
I'm used to doing this in the dark most of the time. I have 4 kids. I ain't got time for.
Oh, you look so young for having. Oh, you know you said you were 33. Right?
Yeah, I'm 33.
Yeah, 4 kids.
Yeah. Yeah, my
very busy.
Yeah, my youngest is actually 7, so yeah, I started really young.
Wow, very busy. And this is your first time with me, right?
Yes, and the first time. I've only had I had Botox in my forehead for the first time like a month ago. Just a little bit.
Just to see how it feels.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I looked your name up on Instagram and found you on Instagram.
All right. And what is the first thing that you notice when you look in the mirror and you feel like, I wish if I can correct this?
The skin, but that's another issue.
We'll talk about it.
But yeah, the eye bags.
Under eyes.
Yeah, and then
more defined.
Yeah, job. But when I went and got the Botox somewhere else, he said that I probably just need plastic surgery to get my chin more because he said Kybella. I would need too much of it.
Okay.
So he said I probably just need to do surgery.
How old are you?
30.
30. You're young. Can I feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did he explain to you what is the process with Kybella?
He said it just gets swollen and then it shrinks up and I'd have to come back, I think, 3 times is what he said. And
I agree
so
with
they might
him.
as well just get
It's about 2 times of, I want to say minimum 2 times, maximum 3 times to do Kybella. Each time that you do it, there's a little bit of a difference, but yours is not severe to the point that I would say surgery. Is he a plastic surgeon?
No.
Okay. Yours is not severe, but it's not minimal at the same time. I feel like Kybella can do some work for you if you don't want to go that invasive, because it's too early to do a plastic surgery there. I'm like, I cannot imagine you going under the knife for that at this age. Kybella is less invasive. Results are okay at that stage, and I seem better even than okay at that stage. Yours is not severe at all. You have a good elasticity of your skin. It's not saggy skin. It's not an old skin, so it can retract and go back very quick. So I think Kybella is a good option, but it's just the downtime and how many times and how much is the price is the issue. It can be minimum 2,000 to maximum to 3,400 maybe by doing it minimum 2 times or maximum 3 times. So think about it. I don't think that you need a surgery.
And then filler here.
And fillers up to the jawline after you do a little bit of a Kybella there. I would advise you to do it now before you start losing your cheeks and it's more work. The client before you, I'm sure you guys talked, I said no under eyes, we're going to do your cheeks, and that fixed her a lot before I even inject her under eyes. So in your case, you're the opposite. No cheeks, yes under eyes. Because everybody's different. My main thing to tell you and teach you about the under eyes, do not aim for perfection. Do not aim to make it look flawless, no sunk in at all, because when we're smiling, you see how the cheeks pushes the under eyes a little bit. You want to look good on animation and you want to look good on a selfie without making any facial expressions on a picture. So you want to look good this way and this way. If I stuff it too much to the point that it looks flawless, you will look good only if you're not talking. The minute when you start talking and smiling and making facial expressions, you're going to look weird and things is going to look bulgy. Okay, so don't aim for perfection. This beautiful client came in to do her lips. We did the consultation and I explained to her what is needed to be done over what is enhancement and beautifying her face. Let's correct and fix first. And she was convinced. We did correct and fix the areas that needed to be corrected. She left and she came back and she's like, but I still want to do my lips. I want to be more beautiful. I want to beautify and enhance and contour. So that's what we're doing now, lips.
I'm good. I'm liking the results, and I'm just like, I'm one of those go all in.
I'm very spontaneous too. If I want to do it, I'll do it. I want to do it now, not tomorrow. Now.
Yeah, because I was like, I could just come back. I'm like, I'm not coming back. I'm doing it today.
That's me. If I want to get my hair done, I have to get it done now, not tomorrow. Now. In the top of the numbing cream that you have, there is numbing inside the juvederm, so you're gonna be more numbed while I'm injecting you. Expiration date November 29, 2021. It's brand new syringe, never been used before. I like to open the products in front of my clients, so when they leave the clinic, they don't question what they got. They don't guess what they got. They know what they got. It was opened in front of them. I show them the product, the expiration date, and then that way they know that they got what they paid for. So nothing is hidden. It takes about a week to love them or hate them. After that, we asked our client to come back to see if there's any asymmetry or there's any issues with their lips, and we can fix it at that time. But today, as soon as I finish, if there's any asymmetry, we don't fix it, because sometimes it's related to the swelling. It's not that the product is more on one side than the other. Putting the border in purpose because I don't want your lips to stick out, okay? And you have beautiful defined lips, so you don't need to define them more than that.
Oh yes, it already looks like plumpier, which is exactly what I wanted because I have a good shape. It's just that they're not juicy on top.
You have the beautiful shape, and you see how they keep it both more defined here. So I'm gonna keep it going. Great.
Yeah, I was like, I have somewhere to be at in 2 weeks. Yeah, I know.
You'll be super ready.
I'm like, I know I'm gonna bruise, so I might as well do it now.
That's what I always tell my clients. Do not plan this procedure before a major event because there's always that risk of bruising and bleeding and swelling. You want them to settle before your major. Not to drink out of the straw for 24 hours. Do not smoke for 24 hours. Do not French kiss for 24 hours. It's gel. So it's going to start lumping and clumping in these areas if you do the straw movement expressions, putting your lips together. So do not do any of that for 24 hours. Smoking, straw, kissing. You'll have them beautifully defined.
How long does it usually last?
The swelling?
Yeah.
2 days maximum. Tomorrow is the max. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, you're going to be like, oh my God, what did I do to myself?
Right.
Or you're going to say, oh my God, I love them like this. Can they stay that way?
Right.
So everybody's different. Gonna take a picture. As much as you can, do not wear your mask today. I'll give you a brand new one before you leave because...
No, look at one. I go like this. It looks so pretty. Look at them.
Yes.
They're so pretty.
They are. They are.